Hi guys, I just want to do a really quick reading. This is something that in some ways is a continuation of a reading I did recently about Rosenstein, one of my most frequent subjects. And this reading is just I just say it's sort of like I'm looking for more information about the specific people who are pushing him. I have done several readings on Nunes. I want to read on Jim Jordan because he's the one of the core people who are always attacking him. And I also want to ask about whether they will achieve what they want to achieve. Okay, because let me tell you what I'm thinking, or maybe this is a hunch or something I've been thinking about. I wonder, because when I did the reading on Rosenstein, it showed that, it's funny because I sort of joked about it, but I had this feeling that Rosenstein was going to end up indicting them for doing what they're doing. So I am curious, a way to ask around it is to ask whether they will succeed. And because I think that this is what they're pushing. They are pushing for the release of information that is highly confidential, and that, according to the Department of Justice, would put people in the risk of life and death. Okay, the informant. I don't know how you call it, or whoever has this information. Okay, so essentially, the question is: will these Republicans who are pressuring and oh, another thing I wanted to mention, guys. You know how if you saw that Rosenstein spoke about it publicly, he said the Department of Justice will not respond to extortion. So this is the moment when I also remember thinking he's going to indict them because Rosenstein is a very, very measured person. It's not a joke for him. Okay, I feel like he was telling them, look, you're going to be indicted for this. Okay, so I wonder, the way to ask, of course you could ask, is this going to happen? Will he? And I feel like I saw them in the other reading, but another way to look at it is to ask whether these Republicans will succeed. Okay, their goal is to have Rosenstein or the Justice Department share information about the investigation. And like, imagine if you're being investigated, you're like, you have to give me the information on the stuff you found about me. That's what they want. So they want to give it to Trump or the Russians or whoever. So the other question, it's sort of like, it's interesting sometimes to ask when you have a question like that, to ask from different angles so that you have a response that's not necessarily, you have to like pierce it together from the other readings you've done. So I just wanted to do this reading quickly again about the group of Republicans. They're pushing for the Justice Department to release the very confidential and dangerous, almost dangerous information about the Mueller investigation. Will they succeed in getting this information? And this is what I think is going to happen, guys. I think Mueller's going to indict them before they are able to do much, okay? But anyway, will they succeed in getting this highly classified information to be released to them with the pressure they're exerting, okay? Will the shady Republican group, will they succeed in getting the classified information out, even though Rosenstein said he's not going to share the information? So will they succeed? Will they finally be able to see this, to have access to this information? Yes or no? Okay. So let's see. It's going to be like a quick reading. Okay. Let's see. Will they succeed in getting it out? Okay. All right. Now let me push the screen and then lower so I can look at whatever. It'd be nice to see the cards here. I just want to. Okay. News. I think of this card as sort of like a smaller level of justice because it's the woman it's like the female figure. I don't think this means a woman, it's just a justice, okay? She's like the reason and logic, okay? Oh, look, making a decision. So news about justice making a decision about them, I think, okay? Let's see here, Lenormand's, what it says. Aggression. I'm sorry, guys. I put an alarm here. One sec. Okay. Anyway, so I'm back. Okay. Yeah, I have this alarms with funny noises. Okay. Anyway, so aggression. Oh, opposition. Foreign power. Okay. So news aggression. Opposition by the law. Revelation of something related to the foreign power. So yeah, I feel like okay, right now, guys, I feel like they're the mountain here, the opposition from the law. So no, I think the answer is no. What I'm hoping here is to understand, like, I think in some ways I want to know if they will be indicted beforehand. Okay, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'll see, because they're getting pushed back essentially. Okay. And this card here, the Two of Swords, a lot of times it's a card of somebody in the process of making a decision. Okay, so I feel like it's telling us right now they are under investigation. Okay, so there is, yeah, I would think. Let's see more. Okay. Oh, money. Okay, oh my God, Jesus. I feel like it's always money. It's crazy. Okay. And I remember from the very beginning, this question of the Republicans was always like, I think there's some real dark, like, you know how sort of like how Michael Cohen got this money? Like in an account, something similar, but related to them. And that's what it's showing here. So there's a lot of money that was given to them, sort of bribed, and can't be explained here. That's what the Kipper cards are saying. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. I'm gonna have to raise a little bit. Okay. Yeah, so you see here, guys, this is a card of the gambling money. Okay, can't be explained. Work. So they got this money. Their work got them this unexplained money, this is a card of receiving a gift, which I think of it as a bribe in a way. So, and it comes from the foreign power. So, okay, and then I'm just gonna see here the Italian cards. Oh, look, Bambino, of course, upside down. Shady baby. Shady baby. Uh-huh. Okay, so losing something. Okay. They're upset or they're losing. Oh, look. Oh, my God, look. This is a perfect card. This is them, guys, the crazy people. And I said it, I think even in the reading, at one of the readings I did yesterday, that this card upside down, it means that whatever they're doing is a foolish mistake and it's a waste of time. Okay, it's essentially a card of a wrong path or stupidity. Okay, so it's fruitless for them. So the answer is no, they don't get what they want. And here, now just look at this. Yeah, so, guys, I'm thinking about, I'm wondering personally, this is a card of news, okay? So I wonder, I'm having a feeling that they already received the news. They're fighting because this money that can't be explained related to Trump, and this is like justice opposing the work, opposing or doing work that makes, or even the work here upsets them, okay? And there's losses in here, the decision making, the process of investigation, the bribery from the foreign power, and that would explain their actions, okay, which makes perfect sense, guys. Okay, it makes perfect sense. Even though it's like the upset here is Trump. Trump is very upset and is also pushing them to do this, it sounds like, okay, because he's here upside down. He's like, you have to go out there and stop this, just make it stop, okay? But at the same time, I feel like they are here. The work that they do is motivated by this shady money and also money that's essentially a form of bribe. So even though they are being pushed by Trump, it's also that they want to save their own skins. So no. Okay, now let's see. Okay, let me just ask the second question, part of the question, which is, will there be an indictment for these people that are pushing this, like this, finding out all the information? Will there be an indict them, an indictment for them before. I'm just trying to think. So, okay, let me just think of how I word it. Will, as they are pushing for this like revelation of this classified information, ultra classified information, will they, in this process, as they're doing this, will they be indicted then or later? I don't know if the cards will be able to say that to give me an answer, but let's see what happens here. Okay, all right. Cutting. Oh, really? I'm cutting. Somebody. Okay, you know what? Let me remove this, guys, so it doesn't confuse us. Okay. Let me remove. Okay, so. Oh my God, cutting the snakes, really? The key. It's very important to cut the snakes, so I think so, guys. We'll see. Oh, somebody's happy. Ooh. Aggression. An offer. That was not interesting. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Oh, am I shuffling? I shouldn't have done that. I already shuffled, but it's okay. It's like I don't have it, I guess. I don't know. It's okay. So, okay. Oh, look, sad news. Oh no, really? What? They're false people. They're guys. This is very interesting. You see, I always say that these cards are very connected. They're kind of the same in a different systems. So the snake and false person are here. So yeah. So guys, yes. The answer I think is yes. Okay, hold on. Let's see now the Italian cards. Okay, what do we have? Oh, look, enemy. Wow, wow. And these are the shady people. But this card is upside down again, yet again. Let's see, just to show you, this is a card that I see as Trump's kids. See the two boys and the girl. And let me just leave it here. And then what do we have? Oh, look. Oh my God, quid pro quo money. Okay, yeah. So, okay, guys. All right, now let's look at this. This is happiness, love, an offer that may not have been taken. This is aggression, suddenly. Now, this is like, guys, it's interesting because if you think about this card, obviously this is a nice romantic card, is how I see it. But it's really the card of love. Okay, this is the God's hand here. You see I forgot, is it the Holy Trinity? I forgot. But anyway, it's the biblical symbol. And then, if you think about it, what is love? Love is God. Okay, so I think that this could also mean in some ways karma. Okay, there's like a karma in the end. This is a scythe cutting something, cutting them because here's sad news. And as you know, sad news is somebody reading a letter. Okay, so we received a letter here. She's received a letter and she's like reading it. It's sad. And what is this letter about? This is an enemy. Okay, they are card of the enemy. So essentially it links, I would interpret this as they are cut because they receive news from an enemy or related to an enemy, which I think is them. Okay, it shows, and why do I say that? Because there's 3 cards in this reading that point to spies or fake people. It's the nemico, we have the snake, okay, and we also have the false person. So these people, sad news about or to the false people in high power, which is exactly who they are, okay? So, and okay, so here we see, this is like, okay, so this is like a people who are aggressively, this could mean that a person or that the energy comes quickly and exposes them, okay, and here's Allegretto Core upside down, so the group, shady group of people. I wonder if it means that it could come when the kids are indicted, okay, or that it means that it's just a group of shady people. So these people are shady. They're working for the enemy through what? Because they got the money. So they got money, so they work for the enemy, okay, and the money is their motivator. It's showing here, okay. And so again, now this is interesting because it's an offer key, important offer to the people. Oh, that's right. I've seen this card before, guys. I'm remembering now in this context. Essentially, I think this means they were offered something. They said, essentially, I feel like they took it. It's an important offer for people in high honors, and they got money. So essentially, I think this means that yes, they will be cut, They receive the sad news that connects them to the enemy. And the cut, look at this, the direction of the scythe. It cuts through the sad news, but the direction is cutting the snake, the important snakes here. There are important people, and I think these probably are the important people we're talking about here, okay? So yeah, so I feel like, and again, the ace is always something coming, sort of like the first energy, the burst of energy, something, this initial energy. So out of nowhere comes this hand of love or the God, and it seems like, it's the scythe. So these people are cut because of their connection to the enemy, and there's again and again and again, every time it shows that there's a connection to money, okay, and money is traced, and there was an offer. Now I feel like, again, they're concrete sign of some sort of offer. So I would think the answer is yes, but it's not, guys. I think it's not telling me either way about the timing. I don't want to, interpret too much on the timing, but I just feel like, yes, they will be cut. They will not succeed, and they will be cut. I don't know if, in my mind, in my fantasy, I want it to happen like now, like I said, and like when I was sort of joking around last time, it's like Rosenstein's calling them like, bitches, I've got a TV show now. It's called You're Indicted. So, I wanted it to be like that, but I think essentially it's not necessarily telling me that this will happen in that direction. I think essentially, if anything, it's going to happen as a group, many people together. Because if that card of the kids is either with the kids or them as a group at once. So I don't know when, guys. It's not saying, but I don't think, like I said, my hope was that it was going to be like, they like pushing for the documents, and they're like, oh, you want a document? You want a letter? Here's the letter for you, bitch. You're indicted, okay? But it's not how it is. So anyway, so I'm going to stop here, guys, okay? All right. Okay. Bye. Yeah, so I feel like I said bye already. Okay. So no, because I feel like I overextend the reading. So yeah, so I think I was going to ask about Jim Jordan, but I think I'll do that another day or maybe now. Okay. All right. Okay. Bye. Oh, one thing, guys. Just one thing occurred to me that I'm seeing all these people and thinking of their names and the whole thing together. This could also mean, guys, something occurred to me, that it could be a RICO situation, okay? Because it's a group of people, they're going to get the news together. So I kind of wonder, if like, oh my God, it's telling people where I am. Okay. So anyway, so like, you know what I mean? It's sort of like, I don't want to try to cover it. Oh no, don't look. So anyway, so yeah, so essentially, I feel like it could be that they're together. The whole thing, they may be indicted something as a group, as a RICO kind of situation, all right? So that seems more likely, actually. But anyway, so I'm going to stop here for real this time. Okay, bye.